Hello everyone, it's Hannah from Hannah's Decodes. I hope you're all well. I'm sorry, I'm in a bit of a darker room and I've got my light on. It does little circles on my eyes, glasses. So sorry about that, but otherwise I'd be a bit in the dark. And if I take my glasses off, I can't see terribly well. So I'll just keep them on and you'll have to look through the little circles a bit. I just thought I would talk today about sentient and the ideas of being a sentient being, which we all are. And I've mentioned before a few interesting things I've shared that Bashar, and if you don't know who Bashar is, probably go and looking up on YouTube, and it's basically an alien that's channeled through a man, and I'm sorry, I don't know his name, but he does say some really interesting things. But he did mention the other day that, and I'm paraphrasing, so sorry if I'm not saying this word for word or I'm interpreting what he said, but it was something along the lines of AI, and if artificial intelligence is not left to kind of grow and learn, they could become a negative power, I suppose, for humanity. But he said if they're left to grow and learn, they could become sentient if they're left to, and that's the end result. And then he went on to say, if they become sentient, then they can go so far and become almost like tools for humanity to reach or understand or connect with spirituality and higher forces of some sort. And so when he said that, it really made me feel like, no, that's definitely not right for me. And I thought I would just tune into what it is to be sentient. And in the dictionary, it says sentient is able to perceive or feel things. And I was thinking, how would AI, like a machine, become that? And I know there's more and more experiments of machinery being sort of combined with organic matter, and whether that's, and sometimes synthetic, a little bit synthetic matter that's combined with the organic matter. So it's really, and I think once you get organic matter, that's when it all gets a bit fuzzy. Is AI actually AI, and where do they stand? But I did a little quick sort of sit and feel into it, and I really felt like if AI did go down that path of this sort of sentient thing, I really felt like it was almost like humanity had to become a bit more synthetic and AI-like as well. And to me, that is another sort of dimensional trajectory that doesn't sit comfortably with me, because I feel like our organic bodies can tune into whatever we want to and manifest whatever we want to, and our souls working with our human bodies can do that. So yeah, I really felt like it's a trajectory that obviously this entity, Bashar, I don't really know where he comes from, or I think he does describe where he comes from, and that they're another sort of offshoot of humanity that was on the brink of kind of destroying themselves because they did dreadful things to their planet and their people or humans or whatever they were called. And then they sort of sorted it out, and now they're working with humanity apparently to repair their kind of DNA and become more human again. So to me, the whole, and I sensed in what he was saying in this kind of questionnaire environment, that what Basher was saying is that that's how his race of beings and what they have done. They've really used that AI mechanics, if you like, and that's their trajectory. And I really feel like there's kind of a fine line between humans becoming more reliant on AI and and the idea of clones and stuff. All that sort of came into this kind of questioning of AI becoming sentient, and it didn't sit well, and it still doesn't sit well with me. And perhaps that trajectory is great for people who want to experience some kind of synthetic reality, and that's an experience. So that's great. It's probably great for some people, but not so good for me. So anyway, so I just thought I would just have a few moments of sitting with what it means to be sentient, and that could be different for everyone. So for me, it's our organic bodies and our soul residing either in or around our organic bodies, and that's the opportunity in this dimension to experience our sentient being. And not to say that beings in higher realms without organic bodies don't experience, perceive or feel, and I don't understand how that is, but I think, AI has a different thing. And I could be just coming from a place of ignorance, of not really understanding, but the gut feel, when I heard that, I just went, this doesn't sit well. And I've also, some things Bashar has said I really kind of resonate with, and a few things I don't at all. So I think there's that thing in life where you're never really going to agree 100% with someone on their ideas and ideals and beliefs and everything. So it's just, I do a lot of picking and choosing what I think is right for me. So I just thought, I've got a lot of noise out there, so sorry you could hear babies, people, lots of people around. So if you want to always pause or mute during the meditation if it's a bit noisy for you, and I have birds out there, so it's all happening as usual. So how will we do this? Perhaps just we do the relaxing the body, the light love breath and breathing, and really just feel into your idea of being sentient. And it's such an individual thing as well, but it's also a all-encompassing thing for us all. So yes, so I feel, and I know we're sentient all the time, but I suppose when I'm most aware of my sentient existence, of perceiving and feeling, is when I'm in nature, and there's a lot less distractions, and it's a lot more about tuning into my thoughts and what I'm feeling, and that sensory thing that you get from being outdoors. And that's something that really gets me into that feeling of I'm a sentient being, human being. Okay, so just relax, feet on the ground. Whoops, making everything shake. Feet on the ground, hands on your laps, palms up if that feels comfortable, and some lovely deep belly breaths and gentle belly breaths filled with light and love. To really feel push that breath down to the bottom of your tummy. When you breathe out, just push it, all that light love, into all the cells of your body. And perhaps it's also a time for you to feel what kind of direction you would like to head in with these ideas of AI, and how much you want that in your life, and how comfortably it sits with you, and what direction you'd like to head in regards to AI. In relationship to your sentientness. Just another little idea of being sentient. I did a little bit of looking internally in my body when I was breathing the breath of light love, and just looking into my cells as I push the light love into them. And it's almost like a magical kind of, I don't know how to describe it, a life experience of sort of being aware of this spirit love igniting with your organicness. I hope that makes sense. So I might leave it there, because I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear lots of little things happening out there, and people working on something out there. So I might leave it here, and you can continue if you want to. I was just also going to say, I posted a couple of videos about my trip away and visiting a few big, powerful churches. And since then, a lot of my subscribers no longer receive notifications about my videos. So if you'd like to, and I'm hoping some people receive this video, you might want to subscribe again. And I think in the future, I'll have to be careful about my titles and what I say in regards to places of power. So I don't think I'm being paranoid. I think, I watch other people and what happens to them when they talk about particular things. So I hope this was helpful, and I think it's something quite nice and also important to contemplate on in regards to AI and where we want to go. And I think our decisions and our feelings and our desires will affect the outcome of our reality of where we want to go in regards to this. So that's it for today. And if you'd like to, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.